The Golden Bachelorette's Chock Chapple introduces Joan Vassos to his Wichita friends after he refuses to leave Kansas. March 3, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The Golden Bachelorette star Chock Chapple had his friends in Wichita, Kansas, meet his fiancée Joan Vassos, further signaling he might not permanently leave his home state for New York City. Although Joan and Chock's relationship began during the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, the couple has been hitting more milestones now than when they were still on the show. After spending the holiday season traveling back and forth between their home states, Joan and Chock have settled into an interesting long-distance limbo while looking for NYC real estate, but the tides may be changing quickly. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos may be checking out Wichita from a new lens after meeting Chock Chapple's friends. In a newly shared reel, Chock revealed that with Joan back in Kansas with him, he took the opportunity to bring her into his inner circle. Introducing at Joan_Vassos to all of my Wichita friends, he shared, alongside a video of himself and Joan meeting large groups of people in an open-plan restaurant. While Chock and Joan appeared to be the center of attention, it was clear that Joan was meeting several different people, shaking hands and talking amiably. While Joan met a few of Chock's friends during her first visit to Wichita, he's now bringing her further into the fold. What Joan Vassos meeting Chock's Wichita friends means for relationship. Although Joan has been to Wichita before, she's finally getting to know the people who make Wichita home for Chock. As a major part of his life, Joan has been privy to a lot of what made Chock feel the most like himself in the past, while finally getting to indulge in his friendships and learn more about him as a person. A lot of Joan and Chock's time together has been spent on the move, as the couple has been traveling all over the world, so slowing down and getting to know Chock's friends is a plus. While Joan and Chock may be moving slowly with their potential New York City real estate dream, it's clear that they're still invested in one another. With Joan coming back to Wichita to see Chock and get to know the people he spends his time with, it's obvious she cares about her fiancé and wants him to feel that. Joan also wants to get herself situated within Chock's circle back in Kansas, as she's going to be spending at least some of her time there, so knowing she's meeting people is a positive thing for the couple in their relationship. Our take on Joan Vassos being back in Kansas. Although Joan may simply be back in Kansas to spend time with Chock, it does bring up some food for thought surrounding their time together and where they'll ultimately settle down. While Joan has been adamant about New York City being a good move for the pair, they may be trying to move toward an easier lifestyle for both of them. Joan may be checking out Wichita from a new lens, as it's possible the Golden Bachelorette star wants to make a move and spend her time there rather than going back and forth to New York or Maryland. Chock Chapple and Joan Vassos have been navigating their relationship with careful consideration, balancing their love with the reality of their personal lives. Their journey, which began on the Golden Bachelorette, has seen them embracing long-distance love while contemplating a future together. Now, with Joan making yet another trip to Wichita to meet Chock's closest friends, the conversation about their long-term plans takes center stage. Joan's visit to Wichita marked a turning point in their relationship. In a recent social media post, Chock shared a heartfelt message alongside a video montage of Joan meeting his friends. Introducing at Joan_Vassos to all of my Wichita friends, he captioned the post. The footage depicted Joan warmly engaging with multiple groups of people in an open-plan restaurant, exchanging handshakes and laughter. This visit wasn't just another trip, it was a statement. Joan's willingness to spend time in Kansas and connect with the people who matter to Chock demonstrated her deep commitment to their relationship. While the couple has spent much of their post-show life traveling and searching for the perfect place to call home, this visit suggested that Wichita might be more of a contender in their future than previously anticipated. For Chock, introducing Joan to his Wichita friends was a significant step. His roots in Kansas run deep, and the idea of permanently leaving the state has never been an easy decision for him. Joan, on the other hand, has always envisioned a life in New York City, believing that the bustling metropolis would be an exciting and vibrant place for their next chapter together. However, with each passing day and visit, Wichita's pull seems to be growing stronger. Joan has always been open-minded about her future, and this trip seemed to provide her with a fresh perspective on what life in Wichita could offer. It's no secret that their relationship has thrived despite the distance, but settling down in one place has always been a looming question. The heart of the matter remains: will Chock be willing to leave Kansas for Joan, or will Joan be the one making the move? While Joan's presence in Wichita is heartening, it raises more questions about where the couple will eventually settle. They have spent months of searching for real estate in New York City, but the logistics of such a move have proven challenging. Joan's life in Maryland, where she has deep family ties, also plays a role in the decision-making process. With so many factors in play, their future remains uncertain but full of possibilities. Chock's steadfast connection to Wichita and Joan's openness to experiencing his world indicate that they are actively working towards a compromise. While Joan has always been a city-loving woman, her willingness to engage with Chock's community speaks volumes about her dedication to their relationship. Whether that means splitting time between Kansas and New York or fully embracing one location remains to be seen. As the Golden Bachelorette couple continues to navigate these decisions, their love remains at the forefront. Whether they choose the bright lights of New York City or the welcoming embrace of Wichita, one thing is clear: their relationship is built on mutual respect, love, and a willingness to find common ground. Fans will undoubtedly be watching closely as Joan and Chock's journey unfolds, eager to see where their love story ultimately leads. Although Joan may simply be back in Kansas to spend time with Chock, it does bring up some food for thought surrounding their time together and where they'll ultimately settle down. While Joan has been adamant about New York City being a good move for the pair, they may be trying to move toward an easier lifestyle for both of them. Joan may be checking out Wichita from a new lens, as it's possible the Golden Bachelorette star wants to make a move and spend her time there rather than going back and forth to New York or Maryland. Chock has made it clear that he's deeply tied to Kansas, and while he was initially open to relocating for love, it seems like staying in Wichita is becoming a more permanent possibility. Joan, on the other hand, has always envisioned a life in a bustling city, and while she's been willing to compromise, it remains to be seen if she's truly ready to give up her NYC dreams for Kansas life. One thing is certain: the couple is still navigating what their future together will look like. With Joan making more frequent trips to Wichita and Chock reinforcing his connection to his hometown, they may find a middle ground that works for them. Whether it's a bi-coastal arrangement or a full relocation, the love they share will be the driving factor in their ultimate decision. For now, fans are watching closely to see where Joan and Chock's love story leads next. Will Joan embrace Kansas as her new home, or will Chock find a way to make NYC work for him? Only time will tell.